Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video. Today I am here with a full face of lots of new makeup. I picked up the Jones Road, which is Bobbi Brown's new line, the What the Foundation. I was sent some Clé de Peau concealers. I've got some new stuff from NYX, Laura Mercier, Physicians Formula, so lots of things to try out on my face. So if you enjoy this type of video, be sure to subscribe, but let's go ahead and get started. So NYX sent me their new Plump Right Back Plumping Serum Plus Primer, so really excited to try this. I've seen this at Shoppers Drug Mart and the color of it is just incredibly appealing to me. It looks like it has like a gel sort of texture. They actually sent me in the PR package a little mini fridge like for skincare. I still haven't decided if I'm going to do that or not. Let me know if you have a skincare fridge. I feel like it's very luxurious. Yeah, in terms of like just the item itself to have one, but also as someone who lives in a condo in downtown Toronto, it's luxurious in terms of space because I'm like, do I have the space for a skincare fridge? I don't know. We'll see. But this primer feels quite nice. I really like NYX's primers. Like I loved the pink one that came in the pot. It feels like, again, sort of gives me that vibe of Milk Hydro Grip. I like that a lot of brands are going that route for primers. Okay, so then for foundation, like I mentioned, I picked up this from Jones Road. So if you're not familiar with this brand, it's new. It's owned by Bobbi Brown of Bobbi Brown, but she left Bobbi Brown and started another brand. So that's kind of cool. I picked this up in the shade Medium Honey. I'm not totally sure how it's going to work. I do have a couple of things from her line, so I will do a full review if you're interested. But it looks very interesting. From what I can tell from her line, I feel like the camera is a little... I think I won't. Anyways, it's this kind of like gel-like texture. Interesting. It says you can use like your hands, a brush, a sponge, so I'm going to just dot it on. It's supposed to be more sheer coverage as well. All the products are supposed to, you know, clean girl look and everything that's popular right now. Oh, it's my e.l.f. sponge, as I've been using it non-stop lately. Let me know if you've heard of Jones Road, if you are curious about it. I think it has a little bit of a scent actually. It kind of smells like skincare. Almost like, oh, it smells familiar. It smells like a spa though. A little bit earthy, but not overwhelming. I guess it depends, because if you hate this kind of scent, you'll probably hate it. It's like if you hate bananas and like something has banana in it, it's all you can taste. I myself love a banana. But this actually looks really beautiful and natural. Okay, so far this is like so nice and buildable and light and looks like skin. I was afraid with sort of the gel texture that it was gonna be hard to work with and sort of separate, but this looks gorgeous. I'm curious how it wears, so stay tuned for a wear test review. So then, Clé de Peau sent me their concealers. I don't know why I'm whispering. I'm like, you're so fancy. I'm going to try it under my eyes. I just looked it up on the Sephora website, and that's how they recommend it. They do say it's a matte finish, full coverage. That is the shade 5 Honey there. But it says it's good for dark circles. It's got hyaluronic acid, and it's supposed to be hydrating. So that's 7 Mocha. I've never tried anything of theirs before. And 8 Buff. It always seemed like one of those brands that celebrities used because it was expensive, but I couldn't tell if it was actually like good quality. You know what I mean? Is it just because that's your tax bracket or what? I'm kind of thinking I might go 7 because 5 looks a little orange, but maybe I could kind of use it like a color corrector. I'm thinking I'm actually going to apply it. I'm going to use my finger just to grab some product, just so I can use as little as possible, because it's definitely a formula that I'm not used to under my eyes, but I think it would also be really nice for covering blemishes on like the rest of your face. So that's shade 5. I'm just going to put lightly like a color corrector. And then 7, I guess I'll just sort of draw it on a bit. See what happens. They actually say on the website to blend it out with your fingers, which is my preference anyways. And I think that helps to sort of warm up the product. So I'm just gonna lightly tap it out. And I think you could definitely use the Jones Road with your fingers too. I feel like I wouldn't get as full coverage with this because I just wouldn't put as much of it on as I would a liquid. But because my makeup is lighter today, I also don't want to go super full coverage with my concealer. Then I'm going to use a little bit of the Sun Melt Natural Cream Bronzer. Really love cream bronzing. And I like this one. You can just take it on, if you don't like the idea of like drawing something on your face, like a stick, this is a nice one because you can just take a brush and sort of pat it on where you want it to go. It's very easy to work with. And I like this color. I'm using medium bronze, so there's shades deeper and shades lighter, which I really like. That cream bronzers are starting to do that. They always used to just come out in one shade. I want to go for kind of like a light makeup, but like done up, but sunny and warm and summery. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Probably look like all the other makeup looks I do because that's how I roll. I picked up one of the Laura Mercier tinted blushes in my most recent Sephora haul, but then they sent me some, so I figured I would try some more shades. So I'm going to use the shade Sun Drenched on my cheeks, and then Soleil almost looks more like a liquid highlighter, so I figured we should do that. It's very pretty. That's Sun Drenched, and I'm just going to dot it on my cheeks. I'll take this e.l.f. brush here. I always like these ones. This is the e.l.f. 105. I don't know if they still make these or not, the kind of clear ones. Look at the glow on my skin, actually. It looks really nice. Really nice and natural. Okay, these are pigmented. I should have gotta blend faster. Ooh, this is a great color. I think I like this better than the one I bought. I think I bought the shade Promenade. I probably wanted Sun Drenched, but didn't want to buy it because I already own a million colors like this, but these are beautiful. Although I did see somebody say, I think Marissa, she has a makeup blog, what's the word I'm looking for? Instagram, but she was saying she picked up the new Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer and it had glitter in it. I'm like, we're not doing that again, are we? We're not going back to those dark times, so I don't know, I haven't tried it yet. And then let me use the shade Soleil to highlight, maybe? This is like a really gold highlighter. So just as a heads up, more of a highlight than a blush. And you know what's so sad is I'm going to take this makeup off after because I booked a hot yoga class and my makeup's turning out really nice. I'm not going to want to wash it off. I love using a lot of setting spray in between all the steps of my makeup. So NYX also sent me the Plump Finish setting spray. So let's try this. I like their mister. It's some smidge aggressive. Oh! Way more aggressive than I remember. Okay, I might not use this to finish my face because you can use it on bare skin for all day plump looking skin. Use over makeup to keep makeup fresh all day. Wow, that got you. That gets you. I feel like I could almost just leave my makeup like this and do nothing else. I mean, I'm not going to do much else, but I'm feeling it today. I mean, I could wear it to hot yoga, but it sounds like a nightmare. I'm the type of person who I definitely don't like to wear makeup to the gym. But even if I have makeup on, I don't like to leave it, like just be like, ah, screw it and leave it on. I'm going to use the Glossier Wowders. I've been using these non-stop lately. I've got the shade G8 to G10 that I like under my eyes. And then I have G5 to G7 that I like to use on my face. But yeah, it just feels like icky to wear makeup to the gym for me. So, and especially a hot yoga class. I don't think I've actually ever done hot yoga. I get hot enough on my own, thanks, but anyways, I'm trying new things. I also did an aerial class last week, or it was called Anti-Gravity. It was so cool. It was so fun. I've been really like trying to challenge myself, try new things, and it really wasn't like, didn't feel strenuous on the body. It was more like, oops. It was more like a practice in trusting that the hammock wasn't going to absolutely crumble under, like, you know, when I like put your full weight on it, or that it's gonna hold you when you like flip backwards and stuff. But like being upside down is really good for you and all this kind of stuff. So anyways, it was awesome. So gonna try hot yoga today. And I already find in yoga that my hands and feet get so sweaty. I think I need to get a thicker mat, but I'm going to be sliding around in there, so good luck to me. I'm just a sweaty person. So for bronzer, I'm trying to decide on what I want to do because this is already kind of a warm look. I don't know if I want to go with a cooler bronzer, a warmer bronzer. It's pretty glowy. Maybe I go Benefit Hoola Glow, which every time I use this I complain about the fact that they only came out with it in one color. Just like, come on guys. You have Toasted, you have Caramel, you have Hoola Light. If you're gonna do it, just do it and come out with it in all colors. But that being said, I do like it if the shade works for you. That's the caveat. So I also have the Clé de Peau eyebrow gels, and I have one in 102, which is sort of like a warmer brown, and then 107, which is almost more of a black. And these aren't really the type of, where's my brush? I generally wear just clear brow gels, so I find they have the best hold, and that's just my preference. But let's see, this brown looks way too warm, so I'm going to try the really dark one. I thought it was clear at first, but let's see what happens. I like the size of the brush. I like that it's not like a micro brush, but I'm nervous with the color. So with my brow gels, I really like to get in there, coat every hair just to make sure it sticks, but when it's a colored brow gel, obviously you're also distributing color. Wow. Who would have thought? So, I don't know. Also, I started watching the show Summer House. Have you watched it? I always see people talking about it on Twitter. So, taking a little Housewives break / I'm almost caught up on every single Housewives series that there is, like the major ones. I haven't watched Miami yet. But anyways, I've been watching that. It's like trash, but it's good. And they started doing reunions. So I don't know how I feel about this. I think I need to go over it with a clear brow gel. It's just a little, maybe it's messy or I'm messy or it's just the color, but it's nice. Like, it doesn't distribute too much color, I gotta say that. Oh god. Oh god, I made a grave mistake. I spoke too soon about my makeup looking good. It's just because I'm putting the clear over the black and then the black is kind of getting... Oh my god, don't panic. Me to me, don't panic. I've been loving just like a wash of color over my lid, and I've been using a lot of the Mented Everyday Eyeshadow palette, so I figured I'd switch it up today. This is another one, pre-mented. This is one that I would grab for all the time. Good old Soft Glam from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So just a little something. Orange soda and burnt orange on a fluffy brush, and then I'm going to take Rustic and just pop it sort of all over the lid. And then I'm going to use the Benefit, I love Benefit's liners. This is the They're Real Extreme Precision Liner in brown. I love the roller liner. This one, I don't know really how, like, what's the big difference between the two of them? Let me see. I love the brown roller liner as well. So that's the difference. Their roller liner is a little bigger, a little thicker and felt, and this is brush tip, I think. Methinks. But what I'm gonna do, saw a girl on TikTok do this, surprise, surprise. But she just kind of like went for it and flicked her liner out. Oh, I messed it up. So it's just like, just a line coming out. I have a little fold in my eye, so it makes it a little harder. I don't know. For my mascara today, Physicians Formula sent me the Diamond Mineral Wear Mascara, and then this is the Mineral Wear, it can be a primer, it can be a mascara, you can use it for your brows, you can use it for flyaway hair. So I'm going to use it, I'm curious to use it on just this side of my face maybe and see if it actually does anything. Let me know if you wear clear mascara. It's a thing. I'm curious to see if this is actually a primer. In my opinion, the answer is no. Before I've even tried it, but let's see. Historically, I have liked some of Physicians Formula's mascaras, other times not so much, so let's see what happens. This is an interesting brush, plastic bristles. Seems like it's really going to grab a lot of lashes and not be clumpy. I like it. New campaign idea. Physicians formulated the shit out of this mascara. I want to put a little gold on my inner corner, so I'm going to use the shade Fairy from the ABH palette. For blush, I'm going to do ever so slightly a little bit of this Makeup by Mario Poppy Pink. And this is a Quo brush. Yeah, Quo brush detailed highlighter, but I like it for quite pigmented blushes. You're just able to go so lightly. I wouldn't really use this for highlighter, it's a little too big, I think, for my preference, but I like it for blush. I haven't decided if I'm going to wear this to yoga or hot yoga or not. So I'm going to drench myself with All Nighter Ultra Glow. Let's just see. Maybe I will. But then I just won't be able to wipe my face with a towel, which I love doing when I get super hot at the gym. And then also, I got Rihanna's new fragrance. Let me look up the notes on it, because I gotta say, I'm really liking it. I love the packaging too. It's beautiful. I was glad because I was like, she's known for smelling really good and wearing that Killian fragrance, which is like $300. But now she has her own eau de parfum. Magnolia and musk unite with tangerine, blueberry, and hints of Bulgarian rose absolute, geranium and patchouli to create this unique blend that expresses itself uniquely on each wear for a one-of-a-kind scent that is all heart and pure soul. So there you go. Moral of the story, smells great. Yeah, I love it. It's sexy, it's musky, but it's also like fresh, and it's not too like powdery. She did something there. And while we're talking Riri, I want to put on a highlighter, but like not much, because I really love the kind of natural glow that's happening. So I'm going to take good old Mean Money Hustler Baby and just take the satiny shade. Just that one. Keep it light. Okay, and I think the lip that I'm going to use for this, I'm going to test it out, but funny story behind this, I was at an engagement party like a week ago, and the sister of the person who's getting married is like a huge makeup junkie, and her sister was like, oh, you gotta go see my sister's makeup collection. And I was like, oh, I can't wait. I love looking at other people's makeup collections. So she was giving me a tour, showing me everything, and she had this gloss, and she was like, it's the best gloss ever. I literally bought it from the Sephora app while I was at the party. Showed up in like 2 days. Amazing. It's a NARS gloss in Chelsea Girls. And the texture of this is so good. The color is awesome. It's like a My Lips but better. I love it. Over other lipsticks too. Ooh, such a perfect color. I do think I want to add just a little something. It's a great everyday gloss for me, but I think where the rest of my face is so neutral, I want just a little color in there. I just want to add a little bit of coral, so I'm going to add this Color Stay Satin Ink in Fire and Ice from Revlon. So here is the finished look. I'm super happy with how it came out. I'm so excited to continue testing that Jones Road foundation. And I love the Physicians Formula concealer. I've been loving that Benefit liner. Yeah, lots of good things in here today. So let me know down below what you would like to see more about. And as always, if you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!